Zikr makes your mind sharper. Meditation makes your mind sharper. You cannot do that alone. When you're serving the Shaykh, when you're serving him, when you're being with him, when you're being with the Salihin, and you're always thinking, because Quran is saying think. Why don't you think? You are supposed to think. Think. Once you start doing that, your mind is going to be sharper. Because you're not going to be busy with malayani, things that don't concern you. To be sharp means you're going to know and you're going to understand all the things that concern you. Okay. You see? You're only going to be busy with the things that concern you, not with the things that don't concern you. Then there's a time. 100 things are running around. They're not all 100 important things. Maybe only one thing that is important. You're going to concentrate on that, not to let the other things be distracting you. They're talking so much about all these Sufi concepts and philosophies and everything. Yes, they're saying the dervish, the Sufi, he is a child of the time. He's very present. He knows he's very present. You have to be training under a sheikh. Then that's the time when you know how to be present. First, you have to know your surroundings. You have to know what is happening. First, you have to know what is happening right in front of you before you understand what is behind, what is above, and what is below you. Never you'll find a saint of Allah that is in ghaflat, but he's witnessing the alams. Never you're going to find it. They are the ones who are the sharpest, and they have the vision because they're watching with the nur of Allah. Once you see things with the nur of Allah, you cannot be fooled. That's how you make yourself to be sharper. There is no substitution for being with a Shaykh. He's going to teach you dunya and akhirat. He's going to make you to understand the enemies inside and outside. Why do you think the animals in the wild, they are so sharp? Animals are sharp, no? You never find an animal that is dumb in the wild, or in ghaflat, or slow, or you never find that. You always find them, even if they're sleeping, they're waking up, if you hear the slightest noise, they're very sharp. They understand everything that is happening. Why is that? It's an important thing. You must think. You must think. To be with a Shaykh, then that time, you understand certain things. The animals, they understand that. They are not busy with malayani. They don't sleep much. They don't eat much. Okay? And they're always awake and alive and watching and thinking. And they have fear in their hearts. They have fear. What is their fear? That they're going to be attacked and they're going to be killed. What is our fear? Malayani fears that we have, not real fear. The real fear must be that if Azrael is taking my life right now, if I'm not ready, my destiny, my destination is going to be the hellfire. My fear has to be that Allah is looking at me and I'm not doing things that is pleasing to Him. My fear has to be that my Prophet is looking at me and he's not liking what I'm doing. My fear has to be if Shaykh Effendi is seeing this, he's not going to like it. The fear will give you faith. Don't listen to all these foolish psychologists and therapists saying, oh, fear. Fear is the thing that's going to stop. Yes, remove that fear and everything. You're going to be free with that fear. No. The fear, it is a safety to you. Not the way that they understand it. The fear is going to teach you yourself. The fear is going to teach you your Lord. The fear is going to be the first step towards your Lord. That moment where you don't fear, that's the time where shaitan and the ghaflat and everything may enter and you may do everything that is going to be damaging to you. Inshallah Rahman. You do that, you're going to be sharp. But be around sharp people. Understand. Think. Consider. Don't judge. Observe. Ask questions, not through the tongue, through the head. Look for the answers. Ask Allah for the answers, but be around and understand and don't judge. That's why You got to be around, especially in a tariqat situation. Huh? You see how things move. In a group, look, the world, the dunya is supposed to teach you about the akhirat, it's supposed to teach you about your faith. Look, when you have a group of animals, it doesn't matter if it's a herd of sheep, or elephants, or birds, or fish. They all behave like one. The army, the military is taking from that. We're speaking so many times, yes. The military, when you first enter, they don't give you books to read. They don't tell you how to fix your knives, how to shoot. No, all those things they don't teach you. First they teach you is a drill. The drill is when you are not going to be thinking about anything else except for what is happening that moment, at that time. The drill, to turn right, turn left, stop, march, go ahead, stop. All those things over and over for hours as a group. So that now your senses is going to be heightened. And it's not just this. This will start opening up if you apply it to tariqah. That is when the Shaykh is going to put certain things. That is when you'll start noticing. That is when you start responding and behaving. Nobody has to tell you anything. The whole group, they are doing it. Who are we imitating? Our Holy Prophet ﷺ. Our Grand Shaykh and our Shaykh. No one else, not each other. So, that's the time. It'll be easier. Be around sharp people, you'll be sharp. Be around people who are going to make you to be drunk, you will be drunk. But everything has a price to pay. To be sharp, there's a price to pay for that too. Inshallah Rahman. Evet, if there's no other questions. Inshallah Rahman, we will answer that some other time. Inshallah. If you have any questions, you may ask. And we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us and to keep us in safety in this month. We're asking Allah for all those ones who may take some benefit from this, from what our Shaykh is teaching us, for faith to enter and for them to have more belief and stronger faith, inshallah, in this way. And all those ones who are sincerely looking for something, if they find benefit from this, it is coming from our Shaykh. May Allah forgive me and bless all of you for the sake of His Holy Prophet, for the sake of Sultan al-Awliya and the Sahib al-Saif. Al-Fatiha.